What is up, everyone? My name is Pixel Echo. Hope you're having a fantastic day. In this video, I bring you the ultimate guide on the best methods and the fastest methods to earn essence in Pixel Gun 3D. A lot of YouTubers are telling you to play Teamfight. I'm going to strongly disagree and show you how you can get 50 essence every single time. Currently in Pixel Gun 3D, everybody is grinding the Essence Emporium. And the reason why you guys are doing this is because you want to get the Honored Golden Friend. I already have it. I was kindly given this by the developers, so I could show you if it was worth getting or not. And as you guys seen by my video, this weapon is 100% worth grinding for. But when I say grind, yes, you have to do some serious grinding in order to get this weapon. So I want to show you how to do it effectively and efficiently throughout today's video. You'll also see that I have 215 of this essence, and I'm saving it because what Pixel Gun have also done inside of the store is put the extraction chest. It's available for 19 days. It's available as long as extraction is here. Use essence to open chests to enjoy rewards. Now, there's tons of different weapons inside of here, but there's one specific that I want to try and get, and that is the Desert Fighter. Now, the history behind this weapon is the developers introduced the Desert Fighter a long time ago to catch hackers, because if a hacker had this weapon, the only way they could do it was by hacking the game. They would ban those accounts. Now, of course, we know Pixel Gun's having a very big problem with hackers at this moment, and this weapon is pretty much obsolete. It doesn't catch hackers anymore, so they decided to give it to us, the players. So if you get this, don't worry, you're not going to get banned. If you are a weapons collector, this is the ultimate weapon to try and collect. So Essence Emporium, it is pretty simple. Earn essence by playing extraction and teamfight modes or watching ads. Now, from my understanding, you can only watch ads like every 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and you only get 10 at a time, and it's not really productive, and it's definitely not going to give you enough to complete this event. If you find yourself a very good player in Pixel Gun 3D, I do, of course, highly recommend playing Teamfight. But if you're a casual player and you don't feel like grinding this every single time, no problem. Now, from my experience of playing Teamfights, I've been getting anywhere between like 10 and 20 or maybe 25 essence at a time, and that's providing I have a lot of score and a lot of kills. Now, you know what's ironic? You guys left a comment on my previous video and you were like, how on earth did you get 50 essence? Now, we've got a picture right here. I managed to get 2,375 score with 35 kills, and it gave me 50 essence. I haven't been able to replicate this, so I actually think the developers have reduced the essence after seeing my video, so I do apologize if that is the case, because I think 50 essence is definitely too much per game, and the developers have also thought the same. I think 20 essence per game is probably fair. Anyway, I've been getting like 10 or 20. If you're a good player, feel free to go and grind Teamfight. If you're a casual player, I got a better solution for you. Shout out to my fellow Purple team members. Let me know in the comment section which team you are. Purple is currently winning by like 2 million score. I mean, there's still 17 days left, so anything could happen. Also, this guy was just in my game, by the way. Adios. Anyway, like my lobby. Bro, I like your skin more than anything else because my guy is Steve with a panhead. Bro's carrying our team. Look how much score he's got. In terms of orange team, Bazery, bro, he's like the GOAT. 7-year player is carrying that team. Are they in the same clan? Dr. Pepsi and then this guy. Yeah, they're in the same clan. Bro, they're some serious grinders. Anyway, the best way, in my experience, of getting the essence points is by playing the extraction mode. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, but how? But I'm going to show you how to get 50 essence every single time you play. This is more of the casual way and more of a smoother experience, rather than having to go try hard in every single team fight. The biggest disappointment with the extraction mode is this right here. The store. The developers made this pay to win. If you're willing to spend your gems, you are going to get better weapons. That's the bad news. The good news is you don't have to purchase all of them. And I can tell you that from experience. There are 2, maybe 3 weapons that I would recommend getting. And when you purchase these, you're technically renting them. You only get them for as long as we have the extraction game mode. As for the primary, well, you start off with the Excalibur. Do you need the Wayfarer? No, you don't. The bonus with this is it has unlimited ammo, but the map has a lot of ammo generating, so it's not a requirement. One of the biggest things the developers are getting players with is the ultimatum. They're not stupid. They added this, but they added it as a backup. And I can definitely tell you, you don't need this weapon. For those of you who don't have ultimatum and you want to test it, fair enough. That's completely fine. But you don't need it. Like, they've sucked everybody in to waste their gems on getting this weapon. As for the requirements on what I recommend the Ronin 100% because the time to kill on this weapon is truly scary. Not only will it destroy monsters, including the big boss monster, in seconds, it will absolutely obliterate players in seconds as well. So the Ronin, definitely get this. The next thing I'm going to say is the Bloody Terror Axe. Time to kill on this is really, really good. This weapon comes with lifesteal, so as you're killing mobs, it's going to heal you. Not only heal your health, it's also going to heal your armor as well. And talking about armor, get this as well. Get the Black Dragon armor if you can get it. It greatly increases characters' armor. Get it, okay? I would actually say get Ronin and armor before getting the melee weapon. And you'll see throughout today's gameplay why I recommend getting it. As for this, it's useful. I noticed when I was playing without it, it wasn't a requirement, but it will make your gameplay experience a little bit better. The other thing I would recommend is probably the Laser Ninja, because the big boss, if you don't have armor, will shred you. And you can use this weapon from distance. As for the heavy, it's not a requirement. I would recommend sticking with the ritual, the dark ritual. So yeah, definitely get these and definitely get yourself some armor. That being said, let's go into some games. The first thing I want to say to you guys is every single player will spawn on the outskirts of the map. You can see that I've kind of spawned in what I'm going to call the desert area. Now, I recommend whenever you start a game to spend a little bit of time in your spawn location, right? And the reason why is because you're going to get some points on the board straight away. And here is a prime example why using this axe is absolutely perfect. The monsters, when you first generate into a game, these will give you 15 at a time. You'll also notice that you might see people shooting in directions. They're either going to be below you, but parts of the map is actually glitched out. Now, again, as the game does go on, it is going to get harder. But we're just going to spend a little bit of time killing all of these. Now, we're in a location that is actually close to the city center. And, of course, the original aim for you here is to get yourself 1,500 points. These are really easy to kill. You can use Ronin if you want, but I would save Ronin because at the start, I didn't notice too many bullets for me to pick up. So that's the reason why I'm using this, because this gives you not only health regen, but it also gives you saves you bullets. I avoid the flying ones. They're just completely annoying. There's a little bit of bullets right there, and we're just going to do a little bit of a wandering around. As for the underground, well, underground is very, very good, but you have to understand that players are also starting to realize that underground is very, very good. The monsters down here are so much more stronger compared to any other monsters in the game. And with that being said, kill those plants. The poisonous plants have a piercing ability and will kill you so fast. These guys, when you hit them, look how much points they give you straight away. You get 200 from them. And you can see how fast my Emporium ore, Portalia's ore, is going up. I'm going to get them mixed up a lot. The good thing is, though, these tunnels, you'll find a lot of bullets. But a lot of people are starting to spend a little bit of time down here. This guy as well, I think he gives you the same amount. That's 100. So I'm going to call him the floor crawler. And I'm going to call these like golems. I'm starting to be hunted because I've hit the score that I needed to get. Now, at this point, I could instantly leave the game. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to leave the game and I'm going to show you how much essence you get straight away. I've only got 2,600. We got that very, very fast. And that gave me 25. I think this is a shorter period than playing team fights. So if you can get in there, get like 2,000 to 3,000 score and get out, then you can just repeat this process very, very fast. 25 is much better than 10 per game, right? So this is a brand new game, and in this game, I'm going to show you how to get 50 essence every single time. And I'm going to do this as fast as possible, but at the same time, I'm also going to be very, very cautious. And there's a guy currently already in the tunnels trying to kill those monsters with his primary, but you can see how much I've got. Now, with this, I actually don't think there is a way to see, like, the scoreboard at the moment. And the reason why is because if you see that you're top, you're just going to leave. So what we're going to do is make our way towards the city. Now, this area can be a hot point because people do spawn over here. Again, avoid the flying ones. They're more of an annoyance than anything else. These guys are really easy to kill. And you'll see here that we are only getting 15 at a time. But it is constant kills. So there's a guy here. So we're going to kill this guy here straight away. Let's get rid of this guy here. So we're going to take all of his essence here, all of his Emporium stuff. Let's get him. Let's get him. Sorry, buddy. You're a perfect example here. Of course, if you do kill him, he will drop, I think it's half of his points, and you can take the rest. So it is like do or die. And most of the time, when you see players, they're currently trying to kill you with the Ronin. And I'll show you how fast this actually is. I think I can get this guy. Same dude again. I'm sorry, buddy. I got to show the peeps at home. But yeah, Ronin, time to kill is really, really scary. Now, there you go. He instantly left. He's realized that he's not going to get that much score, so he's out of there. Now, what I am going to do here is we're going to go underneath. And I can't emphasize this enough. If you don't have armor, you're probably going to die at doing this. The longer the game goes on, the better it's going to be because the monsters that spawn will be a lot stronger. You can see how much we're getting now. And again, I've got armor and I've got health. And even these guys, they bring me down. But I do got to be really careful here. But keep killing them. And that's giving me 200 at a time. That gave me a lot of score. It's the monster. It's these guys that you got to watch out for. It's super annoying. All right, that's dead. I'm pretty much on... What are we on now? They give me 50 at a time. We're on 1,500 at a time. I could leave if I really wanted to now. I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep getting as much score as I can. There is a dude down there, which... Those guys, I think, are on the same team. We're going to try the sniper here. I think they just killed each other. There's a guy right behind me as well. So I'm going to have to be careful here. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, man. It's do or die. And I got 600 we got from that guy. I need some extra points here. Get out of there real quick. It's invisible. Let's try this. Try this. I've not really had like a duel like this before. Let's grab these. I think he's left. He has left. I'm going to follow him because, of course, I'm going to show you how you should play and the best way to play. Of course, he's trying to leave as fast as he can here. I'll do my best to not let him. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm taking all of this. The biggest enemy in this is players. Players are the biggest enemy. And I'm on 3,360. I'm waiting for the next set of monsters to spawn. And we still got 6 minutes on the timer. So what I will do is I'm going to stay away from the city center and wait for the next set of monsters to generate. So if you are willing to stay on the outskirts, spiders will spawn. Now, spiders, they give you 15 at a time. But these dudes here are actually really good if you want to play on the outskirts. They give you 80 at a time, which is a lot because they're not too difficult to kill. And if you haven't got the best weapons and you've got people chasing you, then you just want to stick on the outsides because everyone's aim is going to be to get to the city center. As for these flying dudes, well, we'll kill these. I think they give me 50, maybe 60. Yeah, 50 at a time there. And you can see we're on a lot of score already. And there is another dude here. And he does have Ronin. But unfortunately, bro, I know how to kill him quite fast. We're just taking turns here, bro. I'm sorry. Same dude every time. You want to make people leave because the more people leave, the more chance you have of finishing in the top and the more essence you're going to get. Again, they're super annoying, these guys. Get rid of them. There's still 5 players available in this game. Let's make our way to the city center at this point because the better monsters are going to be there. So it's just told me that something mysterious has spawned in the middle. Now, if you can kill dragons, do it because they give you 500 at a time. 500 is so many points, bro. It is a lot of points. At the same time, let's not get myself killed. And that is the boss that we've got to watch out for. And what I am going to do is I'm going to use this a little bit just so I can get some extra health here. Just keep killing these guys. I think you can take down the dragon quite easily using this weapon. Again, 500 at a time. 500 score is brilliant at a time. So we're currently sitting on 6,500. But watch this, right? With one full charge, just be really careful. But look how fast you can bring down this. If you take this down, you get an additional 2,000 score, right? So I'm on 8,000. Now, this is where I recommend extracting. If you really want to stick around for 10,000, go to the outskirts. I usually make sure I've got around 10,000. That's what I think is the best from my experience. I do see another dude down there. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to leave because I actually don't think I need to fight him. I don't think it's going to be a requirement for me. And I'm going to leave. And if all is said and done correctly, I should now have 50 essence. By the way, people can't kill you when you're inside of here. So if this is done correctly, I should be top on the board. And as you can see, I was given 50 essence. And this happens every single game. You can see here, most people get scared. Anything above 5,000, I think you're okay to extract. As you can see here, the dude in second was only on 2,000. So I'm going to speed run this game. This game is a maximum of 10 minutes long. That's how long the games are. I'm going to speed run this until I have like 8,000 score. We're going to see how much we have left on the clock. All right, so I've overstayed my welcome. I usually stay until the middle boss is there, but I think at this point, I'm just going to call it quits. I've got 7,000 score, and I'm quite confident within, like, the 4 or 5 minutes of me playing this game mode, I'm going to have enough essence to get out of here with 50. So we managed to get a total of 50. There you go. Killing players isn't required. If you're willing to kill players, it'll make them leave because they can't respawn because they got no points, which is what you've seen in all of these gameplays. That's 100 essence I've got throughout today's video, which, to be totally honest with you, isn't too hard, and I didn't find it too difficult to do. My recommendation is to stick around at the spawn, because if you do, then you get a ton of points, and then you're well prepared to go underneath or to go and kill players. This video helped you out. Leave a like. I'll see you next time.